Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. Thank you for joining me. This is your daily tarot reading for the 25th of July, 2023. We'll be using the Baroque tarot for today's daily tarot reading. Alright, my lovelies, I am back, and all your cards on the table. There, I adjust my lighting a little bit, so hopefully that is better. This is a dark deck. We have the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the King of Wands in the reverse, the Page of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Emperor in the reverse, the Judgment card in the reverse, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Tower, the Magician, the Star in the reverse, and we end on the Knight of Swords. Yeah, that's quite a bit. And 5 major arcana out of all of that. Okay, this is interesting because what comes up for me kind of right away is a puzzle, kind of a Rubik's Cube or Tetris. So let me explain a bit why I am getting that kind of vibe, that imagery. There's been nuances, things in your life, certain situations, people that you've been kind of just stuck with around and around and around repeatedly. You haven't been able to do anything. You haven't been able to enjoy the circumstances. You haven't been able to take charge and create something different or move with it. You haven't even been able to really hold your ground and put a defense up against it. It's just a situation that you are stuck in, whether that is a low vibe energy, whether that is having to put up with trauma, toxic people, work overload, whatever that may apply to you. I mean, I'm reading for hundreds and billions of you, so general reading, take that as it resonates. Circumstances have not been kind, and it's because they were out of your control. And they were out of your control for a reason. You were not meant to change anything. And this is why. And this is where our puzzle, our Rubik's Cube, our Tetris mind comes in. And it's because you were meant to spend time examining your world and all the moving pieces in it, how they all fit and slide together, and what doesn't quite fit. It's like having puzzle pieces and jamming the wrong two puzzle pieces together and trying to make them fit. You realize there's a little bit of a gap in the curves, or, you know, the little nubs don't line up right. You were asked to examine a situation, parts of your life, things that, you know, have been on repeat, things that were keeping you stuck, things that were causing you difficulty. But this was with purpose, because once you realize where things are not fitting together right, your mind goes ahead and tries to analyze it further and be like, okay, well, how do I fix it? So just like with a Rubik's Cube, where somebody hands you a Rubik's Cube and all the sides are meshed and multicolored, and instead of it being solved where each side is a different color, it's all jumbled. So you sit there and you twirl around, you look at it, and you see all these different colors on each side. So this right here are King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Tower is basically your mind trying to analyze all that, to see what twists and turns and back turns and side steps and all this stuff that your body, your brain needs to take in order to solve the puzzle, in order to fix things. In this case, to heal the situation, to mend it, to make it better, to get yourself unstuck, to change your circumstances, literally the Tower. But you were called not to do this, to actively try to mend it, just to observe it. That way, when it was time to make the transformation, you knew exactly what you needed. You already had it in your head. You had the tools that you were capable of using. to take the unhealed and to just jump right in and be all about it. So for some of you, this may be, a job change, and you've been doing your research on going back to school and how to orchestrate that, but you've been waiting for the right time to actually implement that. But you've been researching schools, you've been researching grants, you've been looking at scholarships, etc. That would be doing your due diligence behind the scenes, building all your puzzle pieces and putting them in line. That way, when you decided to move forward, you knew exactly what you needed to do, and you could do it quickly in a nice orderly fashion to where it's not jumbled, it's organized, and it's quite direct and to the point. And that's kind of what this transformation is for the day. Something that you haven't been able to deal with for quite some time that apparently has been brought to your attention. You're now able to act on it. And for those of you that are still stuck in this energy, now is the time for you to actually start paying attention and focus on it. That way you can see where all those building blocks, all those pieces slide into place or don't slide into place. That way you know exactly what areas you need to make those little minor adjustments, those tweaks, things that you can omit or add in or need to shift around. That way your puzzle, your picture, your life, your desired outcome can be realized. It's interesting that those are coming up that way. But yes, Tetris, Rubik's Cube, interesting puzzles, but it's what came to mind for today. For those of you that like the astrology, the first quarter moon in Scorpio, so major transformations leads to helpful adjustments, and that can last for about the next week or so. Focus on transformations that will last, literally what we see here. Of course, moon in Scorpio means you can be serious and intense. Try not to get sucked too much into that energy. Don't go too deep. Of course, if you're like me and you have Scorpio placements, that's where you live anyway, so you'll probably be fine to navigate that. Also with that, there may be something you need to get the heart of the matter of. You can intensely research and investigate it now. You can stick with it until you find all the information. Literally, our tower card, our Tetris cube that I keep, or not Tetris cube, but Rubik's cube, your Tetris-like mind that I keep bringing back to analyzing things, really getting to the heart of the matter, realizing what is unhealed and being able to transform it. Very much the energy I got for today. And I did add up all your cards for the numbers for numerology, which is 83, and that reduces to the master number 11, which is being of service. So yes, you can be of service to yourself in figuring out your own situation that may or may not have been on repeat for a while by simply analyzing everything and how to orchestrate it before you attempt to move. It'll go faster. It'll be easier. What can I say? Try to do it the easy way instead of the hard way if you can, please. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for today. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.